Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. Not Polish reached out to me and they wanted to send me a few items to share with you guys. So in this video, I will be showing you guys what they sent me. Of course, I swatched off camera to save time, but just like in my previous videos, I will show you guys how these powders perform later in the video. These are their 2-in-1 powders, which means they can be used as dip powder or as acrylic. I did swatch them both ways because I love you guys, so that's why you see two swatch sticks. The one on the left is acrylic and the one on the right is dip, and that's for every swatch stick you see. So when Not Polish reached out to me, I'm not gonna lie y'all, I really thought it was a scam. I thought it was somebody trying to mess with me. But once I found out it was really, one of the owners of the company, I was so elated and overjoyed. I was just super grateful that they even took the time to look at my work and look at what I'm doing. And for that, I really appreciate them. So it took a little over a week for the package to get to me. And of course, I started getting a little anxious around day 4 or 5. I mean, like, I was checking the door every day. Of course, I didn't have tracking, so I didn't know, like, when to expect it, and I didn't want to miss it. So yesterday, I opened the door to check the mail and to see if I had any packages, and nothing was there. So I know what time my mail lady runs. I knew she had already ran. So I was on the phone and I thought I heard her come back around because sometimes she'll have to deliver the mail on one run and come back with packages later. So thought I heard her go to the window like I'm 3 years old and I'm waiting for Christmas. And of course I didn't see the mail lady. So I was just like, whatever, girl, calm down. So probably about an hour later, my youngest daughter reached for me to pick her up. So I picked her up and I walked to the front door and I was like, Mommy just wants her package. And as soon as I opened the door, y'all, the package was right there. I kept telling myself, like, girl, your channel's small. They're not going to send you a bunch of stuff. But y'all, when I opened that package, I was so surprised. Right now, I'm testing the powder using the dip method. I changed up the way I do my dip nails a little bit. So instead of using the resin that comes with the kits, I started using base gel and I enjoy this method a whole lot better. I apply a layer of base gel onto the nail and then I just sprinkle the powder on. Once that's done, I'll tap off any excess powder and then I'll put it into my lamp to cure. Once it comes out of the lamp, if there's any excess, I brush that off as well, and then I just repeat the process. I am in love with this color, y'all. This is just one coat, and look how pretty this color is. Like I said before, I swatched it using the dip method and using it as acrylic. I didn't have any problems using it as dip powder, but as you will see in a moment, I definitely enjoy using it as acrylic better, and I think that's how I'm going to use these powders. I could see a slight color variation between the two methods when I was swatching, and for that reason, I decided to add an additional layer when I tested it for you guys. So on my swatch sticks, I had 2 layers of dip powder. Right now, I'm actually going to do 3 layers. And you can see in just a little bit how that turned out, if that made a difference or not. I mean, this color is truly gorgeous. I love it. Now I'm going to test it as acrylic. So I was already amazed by their generosity. Now I am amazed by their product. Y'all see that bead? That's not a dry bead. That bead is not going anywhere. I've seen several other YouTubers use their product and they kept using the term buttery. Their acrylic is buttery. And I'm like, what is buttery acrylic? Now I know what buttery acrylic is. Not polish, it's buttery acrylic. Y'all, this acrylic did not move until I touched it. Y'all see how smooth that is? Like, y'all gotta see how smooth that is. Not polish got me feeling like a pro overnight, y'all. Like, the quality of these, I know, y'all, like, every time I get something, it's my favorite, but I'm serious this time, y'all. Like, I'm riding with Not Polish. Like, these powders are, the quality is just so amazing. Do y'all see how well I laid that? Y'all see how smooth and even that is? Okay, so I'm gonna just sell the rest of my nail stash. Let me know if you want it, because I'm gonna need some money to hit up Not Polish. Oh, y'all, I got so excited. I forgot to tell y'all that was with regular monomer. So now I'm using odorless monomer. And with my odorless monomer, I typically have to work dry, so it's not running everywhere, but I'm having the same experience even with my odorless monomer. Like, that bead did not move. It's letting me do what I need to do. It's giving me the time that I need to work, and it's not running everywhere. Y'all, I'm sold. Not polished. Y'all have my heart. I love y'all. So the odorless monomer that I use has to be cured, and it literally kind of runs all over the place. I don't care what powder I've used. It kind of typically runs all over the place, which is why I have to work with it dry. So in my experience, even using the odorless monomer with other powders, I would not have been able to lay another bead on top of an uncured nail. Like, it's rich and creamy, and it's doing exactly what I needed to do. Like, in other powders, me doing this right here, it would have messed up the whole nail. This is what everything looks like after the odorless monomer cured. I feel like all of the colors are lining up the way they should. This is the dip powder nail, and then I have the regular monomer. We can skip the third one. I wasn't filming. That's odorless monomer. And the fourth one is with the odorless monomer. Y'all, look how smooth these are. Like, I really don't have to file these if I don't want to. Now I'm just gonna top coat everything. They did send me their glossed top coat, which I'm using for the dip nail and the acrylic nail using regular monomer. And I'm gonna use the matted top coat for the acrylic nail that I did with odorless monomer. I went ahead and applied the matte top coat to both nails I did using the odorless monomer, even though I only filmed myself doing one, just so you guys could see a true side by side. I really didn't want to skip the nail and you guys not get the true perspective of how these top coats are. These top coats came out very well. I love that matte top coat. Like, to me, a true matte top coat should feel like velvet when you touch it. And y'all see, I could not I could not stop touching that matte top coat. It felt so good. I definitely think adding the third layer when using the dip method helped with the color. I feel like now all of the colors are consistent regardless of which method I used. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I also want to show you guys what else they sent. Like I said, in addition to the powders, they also sent the glossy top coat and the matte top coat. I also have a couple of 100 grit files to help with my filing and shaping. But what's really going to help with my shaping is their universal tips. As you can see, these tips can be long, straight, coffin, or stiletto, and you get 500 nail tips in this box. Not only do I like these tips because I feel like they will help me with my shaping, but also these tips are fairly large. Like, this is a size 0. You guys see how much room I have in this? I think these tips will fit just about anybody, regardless of what size your thumbs are. Just for size references, their size 3 tip is what fit my thumb. The stiletto is fairly long, but it does leave you room to cut it down to a coffin and have a medium to long length coffin nail. I just wanted to say thank you again to Not Polish. I really appreciate you guys for even giving me the opportunity to try your products and to share them with my subscribers. If you've tried this company before, let me know down in the comments about your experience. If you haven't tried them, head over to their website and check out the awesome products that they offer. They are having a sale right now, and while you're over there, you can use my discount code to save some money. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit me up on Instagram. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.